A couple days ago, I attended the UK's biggest celebration of car nerds and their creations, Shedfest. I saw the Auto Alex multiverse live in the flesh and even got a photo with Will and Edwin from TDC, who are two big inspirations of mine. However, there was one thing at Shedfest which stood out the most: the shit boxes. So today I am here in BeamNG to create the ultimate shed and take it around our favourite test track, the Nordschleife. Here we are at the gates of the Nordschleife for the tourist track day, but I don't think we quite have the right car for the job. Now, in true Shedfest fashion, it wouldn't make sense to choose anything cool, so we really need to pick something kind of a little bit boring. I mean, we couldn't possibly have something as cool as that, or something as fast as that. No. As I'm looking at all these cars we have here, there's only one thing that's standing out: the Renault Twingo. I mean, who doesn't want to see a Nürburgring spec Renault Twingo? This has to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick just literally the base spec one. I don't want any of these fancy ones that it's given us. And we are going to make the best Twingo that has ever graced the earth. This thing's going to lap the Nordschleife quicker than the 919 hybrid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little French machine out onto the Nordschleife and we're going to see just how long it takes me to get around the circuit. I'm estimating probably around the 10-minute mark. We're going under the Bilstein Bridge for the start of our bridge to gantry lap, as you do in tourist fashion. I haven't really got much to do, to be honest. I mean, I could probably read you an entire Harry Potter book in the time it takes to get this car around the circuit. We kind of want to brake as little as possible because you just want to carry the speed of a car like this. And we have the option to go onto the GP circuit, but we won't be doing that. Jesus, look at the body roll. And remember, we cannot afford to have even a small crash because BeamNG has the most insane crash physics that any little accident might be the end of our little Renault Twingo. We're almost hitting 90 miles an hour. No, not quite. Maybe on the run down to Foxhole we might be able to, but we will have to brake here. So we're going to have to pick up that speed again. So keeping it nice and tight on the left side. Into third. Pointed towards the apex. Nice and clean. GT3 drivers couldn't even do that. Oh, we're going to hit 90 for sure. Into fourth gear, coming towards Foxhole. 90. Do you reckon we get 100 before the dip? Yes, 100. 101. 101, that's all we got. It really is quite dull as we pass the Rebel tree. There's just not much for me to do here. Every time we're on a little bit of straight, it's kind of just sit around. There's like no feel through the steering wheel. This thing is like the most unplanted, wobbly mess ever. And now a braking zone, finally. So I think I'm just going to keep it in third, roll it through. It does bog down quite a bit, but when I say bog down, I'm still at 4k RPM. It's revving so much and making no power as a result. It's hilarious. So now we're going to go into the carousel. This is the real test. Oh shit! Shit, I've just crashed! Oh no! I've gone into the carousel way too quick. Come on. Yep. Now into the fun bit with the jump. Oh shit! No! Maybe we can see if we can drag it back. It's a little bit damaged. Should be alright. It runs. Oh god, we cannot turn right. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. I think I've actually aged quite a few years in the time it's taken me to get this thing around here, and I'm not willing to do that again. As a bit of the car falls off. Around the final bend onto the straight. And now it's just a short run to the gantry where our timer will end, and you will see just how incredible this car is.
Liberté, égalité, Renault Coupé.
Right, so here we are at the vehicle config menu to make the world's best Renault Twingo that hopefully laps the Nordschleife in less than whatever the time was that I gave you. So with the help of one of these many mods and tuning things and whatnot, it is time to make something truly extraordinary. But the options we're given are a 1.2 single overhead cam inline 4, a 1.5 litre dual overhead cam inline 4, or a jet engine. Now, as much as I'd quite like to use the jet engine, something tells me that's not going to go so well, so let's keep it somewhat realistic, put the 1.5 litre in. Next up, I think we'll do more of the sort of basic stuff, so we'll put a race ECU, stage 3 long block. We don't really want damaged piston rings. Thinking about it, this really is about making the ultimate shed, so let's go for it. Let's have damaged piston rings, connecting rods, smaller oil volume, damaged starter, damaged radiator, and a rougher idle. That sounds really, really good. Engine mounts, we want blown engine mounts. We don't want this thing to mount nicely at all. Definitely want a variable turbocharger. That sounds great. Doors, don't need them. We do not need doors. So gauges, no, don't need them. Pedals, those are quite helpful to be fair. Left seat, we don't need that. Right seat, we kind of do need that. We'll put a race seat base. And I'm just looking at the car now actually, and I've realised we've deleted the driver's seat. Say we keep it that way, that looks good enough to me. We're on 13x5s at the moment. There's quite a bit of wheel arch left to fill, so I reckon we probably get 16s. Oh yeah! Oh, look at that! Now that looks mean. Rear diff. I'm not sure why we need a rear diff in our front-wheel drive Renault Twingo. Oh, it just looks so mean now. Look at it. That's a race car, if I've ever seen one. So the main thing I just want to do is up the turbo pressure. We're at 12 psi. I reckon we can run 20. Nitrous oxide, minimum gear, third gear. Yeah, we'll make it at maybe we'll try 150 kilowatts, and hopefully that means we can get past 90 miles an hour. And other than that, maybe drop the tire pressure, but I think it looks good enough. I think our machine is ready to go. So here we officially have the Renault Twingo track spec ready for the Nordschleife. It's got all the true Shedfest features. It's an absolute piece of shit, and I think it's going to be absolutely rapid. We've got slick tyres, a 1.5 litre turbocharged engine with nitrous, roof bars, a big wing, bit of weight reduction. I think this thing's going to be an absolute weapon. So, there's nothing else left to do other than to just get out on this circuit. Hopefully we don't get any explosions. I'm flooring it with 20 psi right now, I'm not getting any damage. Nice wheel spin off the line. Whoa, it's quick. Whoa, that turbo is crazy. Holy shit. Okay, it's quite quick. Oh god. This thing's gonna actually take some driving. Okay. The bloody turbo lag is awful. I haven't even got the NOS turned on. Oh shit! When the NOS hits is absurd. Alright. It's basically just more turbo lag because it switches on after like X amount of RPM. Okay, we're just literally, we're spinning the front tyres. These are full racing slicks, and we are spinning them when we accelerate. This thing's bloody quick. Oh god. I can't really say it handles much better though. It's a bit more planted, but every time I get on the throttle I lose all steering. Up to fluid parts this time, we actually need to be quite careful. Into 6th gear, doing 150. Oh god, okay. We want to brake a bit. Just make sure we get turned through. Yep. Then we can get back on the power. I can run probably more than 20 psi in this thing. Maybe even a bigger shot of nitrous. It is all over the place though. Oh, this thing drives like shit. 6th gear, 160 miles an hour into the dip at Vauxhall. Over the curb. It's literally just redlining constantly. And then it bogs down. Look at this, 5th gear, there's nothing happening. We hit 4K, and the nitrous just blasts us. Jesus Christ. It's kind of like hitting VTEC, but really exaggerated. Come on, turn. Okay, we want to brake quite early. Shit, no, lost it. Oh, no. Oh, I've crashed the race Twingo. Shit, not the Twingo. Oh, no. That came out of nowhere as well. I couldn't even predict it. It just went into the wall. Well, we're gonna have to go again. I might actually slightly tune it real quick. Wastegate pressure, we can probably run more turbo pressure and then turn down the nitrous. Maybe we'll make nitrous like a 6th gear thing, so more of just like a top speed weapon, but maybe 5th gear, 4.5k revs. Okay, here we flip and go. Woo! Wheel spin off the line. And there's that turbo pressure. We're in 25.5 psi now. Oh, and there's the NOS. Jesus. Oh, the torque steer is crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, no, okay. This thing cannot put the power down. I mean, how much are we making? If we look at that graph in the top right, how much power are we making? I saw a peak of 720 brake horsepower. Alright, let's focus on the lap. Alright. Bit of straight line here so we can really get the power down. This is where the NOS goes crazy. It's actually like VTEC. Just absurd. Shit, we've jumped. Oh no, 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 keep it together. The car's stalled. There we go. I think I might be the first person ever to stall going over Flugplatz. I mean, how does that even happen? Okay, down a gear. Keep it neat, keep it tidy. Into the braking. Oh, we've just missed 2 gears. We've just auto downshifted to neutral twice. Oh, we are flying though. Oh my god. Okay, brake. Shitting hell. Oh, it doesn't steer. That's not track limits. It's not. I've never even heard of track limits, mate. With a car like this, what do track limits matter? Like, you know I'm gonna break world records, so why are you trying to limit me? Okay, we're coming up to where I had my very tragic death. So this time, let's try keep it under control. Maybe I'll just keep it in 4th, actually, so the nitrous can't even do anything. This is where it happened. I think things just got a little bit loose. Okay. Onto the brakes. Yep, nice. Just casually. Super chill. It's just your average Sunday drive. No, oh my god, that nitrous is just dumb. Okay. Now we actually are quite likely to have a bit of a Niki Lauda accident. And it's so funny with that aerial, that antenna just sat on the mirror there, flopping around in the wind. It looks so dumb. Oh god, we are blasting. I actually have to come off the throttle a bit for every little kink in the road because I need to be able to turn. And all the time I've spent on throttle, I cannot steer. Jesus, this thing's unstable. Okay, brake. We'll just keep it in 6, it's fine. That NOS will just put us back on the speed. There it is. The one and only time we made it to the carousel in this video, I completely just crashed straight away, and that was with the base Twingo. So let's see, does a race Twingo allow you to take the carousel? getting it. Not really taking it as quick as I'd like to. Handled it pretty well though. On the power, up the hill. Brake a bit. Drop it a gear. Shit, I haven't braked enough. That's fine, we invent our own racing lines. Back down to fourth. For the curbs. I always forget the name of these. I see it in videos all the time. And I'm like, oh, that's what it's called. And then I drive it and I'm like, what's that called? This is peak performance right here. I mean, what I've done is I've taken French engineering and I've perfected it. You thought the Renault Twingo was good? No. You ain't seen nothing. Right, over the jump. This time let's not have a massive accident. We kept it pretty tame. I would have liked to hit a really big jump there, but I know for a fact we wouldn't be completing the rest of the lap if we did. Oh, God, we're rolling. Just sort of slightly staying out of the boost here so I can keep some control. Okay, that's fine. Just smoothly round. Oh shit, we almost tipped over. Okay, into the Kleiner carousel. Second to last corner. Oh shit. And round the final corner now before the straight. And this straight is going to be a real test of our true potential. We're still spinning up the front wheels, and there it is. That's our time. Again, I don't know what it is, but you'll see it over the video.
That's what it's all about.
I'm going to make quite a big mistake here. Here we go. Oh. Do you think it still runs? So there it is, the ultimate Renault Twingo. The culmination of everything that Shedfest stands for. The biggest shitbox I could have created. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. It was my first time playing BeamNG on a video. I really enjoyed playing it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And if you did, then let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to support me, then just like and subscribe. It means a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video.